woman named Clara. She wasn't the kind of stepmother you hear bad stories about. She was gentle, quiet, and tried to do what was right. When she married a widower with 2 children, she knew it wouldn't be easy. They missed their mother, and she understood. So she didn't try to replace her, she just tried to care in her own quiet way. One night, the younger child got sick. She stayed awake beside him all night. When he woke up, he whispered, "Thank you, Mama Clara." A few weeks later, she was driving home with his birthday cake. But she never made it. The children cried, because they hadn't just lost a stepmother. They lost the woman who made their house feel like a home again. After his death, the house felt different. The laughter stopped, the silence stayed. He paused before saying grace. A week later, Emma went into Clara's room. Under the bed, she found a small, folded box. Inside was a letter addressed to her name. "I just wanted to make sure you never forgot what love in a home feels like." Emma read it over and over until the paper blurred with tears. She took the letter downstairs to her father and brother. That night, they lit a candle for her. The candle they lit for Clara burned through the night. Its small flame filled the quiet house with light, soft, warm, and sad. She kept hearing those words, "I just wanted you to know what love in a home feels like." The long night passed as Emma held on to the letter. The next morning, Emma went into the kitchen. She cooked Clara's favorite meal: rice, vegetables, and fried fish. Her father walked in, surprised. "For her," Emma said. They ate together in silence. Felt like Clara was there in the smell, the warmth, the quiet love. That night, they lit another candle. Because some people leave, but their love keeps burning long after they're gone. Years passed, but every year, Emma still lit a candle for Clara, smaller now, but the feeling never faded. One evening, Emma's little daughter walked in and asked, "Mama, why do we light this candle every year?" "It's for someone who loved us so much. She made this house a home." "Was she your mama?" "Not by blood, but by heart." She had promised never to forget, and she hadn't. Emma remembered the meals, the laughter, the quiet love Clara gave. Because some love doesn't end, it just gets passed on. And as the little girl whispered, "Good night, Mama Clara," it burned brighter, like love finding its way home again. As the candle burned that night, Emma's brother, Daniel, watched from the doorway. He had grown quiet over the years, distant, lost in memories of the woman who raised them with patience and love. He never talked about Clara much, maybe because he was still angry at the world for taking her too soon. But this year, something changed. When Emma and her daughter finished their prayer, Daniel placed another candle beside theirs. "For her," he said softly. "She taught me how to love, even when it hurts," Emma smiled. Her daughter looked up, confused. "Uncle, why 2 candles?" Daniel knelt beside her, one for remembering, and one for thanking. The 3 of them sat together, watching the twin flames glow. 2 candles, 2 hearts healed, and somewhere beyond the light it felt like Clara was smiling too. Burned side by side that night, one for remembering, one for thanking. But in another room, their father sat alone, staring at Clara's old photo. And after all the years, he still kept her favorite scarf folded beside his bed. Every evening, he'd whisper her name before sleeping, hoping somehow she could hear. One morning, Emma knocked on his door and found him still. Peaceful, the photo of Clara resting on his chest. Time had taken his strength, but not his memories. They buried him beside her, just like he always wished. And that night, Emma and Daniel lit 3 candles, one for remembrance, one for gratitude, and one for love that never fades. As the flames swayed in the dark, it felt like the family was whole again. Not in the same room, but in the same light. The unbroken flame. Years later, Emma's daughter carried on the solemn tradition. The anniversary day, she lit the candles for the woman she never met. She told the story of the woman she always felt, the spirit of the home. The story connected the present moment to the distant past. Sometimes, Daniel would visit the house, his own journey marked by time. He would smile quietly as the familiar, warm flames flickered. He spoke softly, acknowledging the memory. Clara would be proud. His presence brought a deep sense of continuity to the present moment. The house had changed with new paint and new memories being made. The essential warmth, the core memory, was undeniably the same. As love like Clara's transcends time and death itself.